We're at Access Solutions. Now, unfortunately, Professor X couldn't join us today. We're gonna meet on a Sunday, and they're not open on Sunday. Oh, look at that! Huge capacitors. Whoa. Look at that, that's kind of cool. $150? Don't know what it is, but that's cool. Oh, that might be for plastic extrusion. Interesting. Anybody want a drill press? That's a good bargain there. Well, not 150 bucks, but you can probably, with this place, you can probably talk them down quite a bit. I have no idea what that is. That's cool. Wow. Now that is amazing. How strange. Oh, big valves. So good. Oh. Whoa. These are solid. I would not want to ship those, that's for sure. If that was an X-ray machine, I'd get that. We'll look at that stuff on the other pass. Let's go through this aisle first. It's early in the morning, so my voice isn't really working for me. It's all kind of crackly and whatnot. Oh. That is a neat rack. There's no wheels on it though, so it's odd. Oh, right, that's one thing I want to get. I want to get some Pelican cases if they have some. Ah, these are to hold oscilloscopes. That's actually really tempting. Really tempting. Because I just bought an oscilloscope. But I do not have a place for it, so I do not need it. Ooh, that's I believe, it's an oven of some sort that goes, it's a conveyor. You could use that for a silk screening. Low voltage network quality. 240 volts. Huh, interesting. Wow, that's cool. That is cool. Huh. It's kind of cool. Look at that. In Illinois. $80.20. Whoa. $300. Guys, if you need a big 3D printer type thing, come here, because that is amazing looking. $300. You can probably talk them down to $150. Access Solutions. Go get it, because I can't bring it back, but somebody else might be able to. Spot mark. Oh yeah, this is the, I believe it was, oh, it's a laser cutter. I was way off. I thought it was going to be a welder of some sort. Hewlett Packard microwave frequency counter. Weird. Oh my god. That is cool. So weird. Oh, Vistascope. Wait, really? It's kind of neat. Pneumatic diaphragm. Interesting. Oh, solenoid valve, 25 to 150 pieces, $65. No, thank you. Oh, valve. Made by Parker. Yeah, most of this stuff's kind of boring. A lot of fans and whatnot. But the best aisle in the entire store is this way. Yeah, there's lots of aisles of neat stuff. But it's only neat if you actually know what you want. But then over here, oh. See, this is the aisle that has interesting stuff. Okay, $75. Oh, I don't know what that is. Weird. Looks like something you could use for a printer of some sort. Oh. Ooh. For display only. I guess that might be for like a terminal of some sort. What? Is this for designing circuits? Oh, that's kind of cool. How much is it? I don't see a price on it anywhere. It's kind of neat. Data conversion catalog. Samsung linear IC data sheets. Elantec data book. This is some cool. Microsemi data book. 1976. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I might keep that. I think I'll get these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, $11 there. I'll offer $10 for all these. I mean, it's a bit much. Oh, Intel. An Intel book. Look at that. It's kind of cool. What? Is that Summon Graphics? Sumo Sketch. That looks really interesting. I'm gonna look this up real quick because that is cool. I decided to get the digitizer because it's just too cool. Although I can't find any other software or anything for it, so just look one more time just to make sure. And I got the better mouse and the better tablet. Put them two together, you know, like, might as well. Yeah, I don't see any computer it goes to. It's a plotter. No, that's kind of cool. Well, I guess it is. I don't know. What the fuck? That is a bit random. Cool. Look at those pumps. Or maybe they're, yeah, looks like they're pumps. Well, that was cool. I just met the owner and had a nice little chat and fun. That's cool. He told me that they might have a cryo cooler for making liquid oxygen, but I think I won't bother them too much. They're kind of busy. It's kind of cool, that clamp, the vacuum clamp. Flux capacitor, anyone? Whoa. Ho ho ho, that's cool.
drive.
So you're just a fellow shopper, right?
Yeah, I'm just shopping around. I like old stuff too, so I've got a collection of about 35 retro computers back at the house.
Oh, really? You said you have an Apple III?
Yeah, I've got an Apple III. I've got, you know, some of the other basic stuff. I tried to get a Lisa that was on Craigslist, but the guy never responded to me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a couple other Apple hardwares, like some, you know, Mac Plus, Apple IIc with the original tiny monitor.
Yeah.
What else is out there? Some, like, all the different types of discs. I got the Mac LC.
So evidently back at Apple, like in 1997 or so, they just had like a pyramid of was it the Next Cubes or whatever,
Yes.
and they're throwing them in the trash.
Dang.
And so so like I know a lot of people that worked at Apple, and they just have like 3 Next Cubes sitting in their closet.
Yeah.
I was trying to get one, but none of them will let go of those things.
Sure, they're holding on to them like people hold on to Bitcoin.
So yeah. Oh, so what sizes are these? What are these from?
These are all like 1 to 2 gigabyte SCSI
nice.
drives, and they're all the SCSI ones. They got the 50
Yeah.
layout.
Did you ever go and get the big, like the big thick ones from Weird Stuff Warehouse?
I think so.
Yeah, they had like 300 megabyte ones and
Yes.
whatnot.
Yeah, well, I never went for the big, huge SCSI ones, but yeah, the
I did.
IDEs and the older ones.
One time I got a hard drive from there that, not in the case, just the hard drive itself was the size of this. Like
Oh
that
my
big.
gosh, like it was all Winchester drive kind
Yeah,
of
it weighed like 55 pounds. It was amazing.
Was it like 10 megabytes or what?
47 megabytes.
47.
Thank you very much. So what kind of things are you looking for? Mostly just electronic stuff?
Yeah, pretty much just electronic stuff. The computer parts, I'm glad to have found all the SCSI drives. Those tend to be really freaking expensive when you find them out in the wild.
Would you happen to have seen any, I'm kind of looking for Pelican cases to help me ship stuff back. Do you know any places that sell a bunch of Pelican cases?
No, I'm kind of a newbie when it comes to shopping
Okay.
out in Silicon Valley.
Well, I'm a little bit experienced. So I recently found a recycling center called Valley Electronics that the owner wasn't too nice, but with a little bit of persistence, I was able to get some stuff. I got a Tektronix 475 oscilloscope for 40 bucks.
Dang.
And it came with a manual and everything, a little hood and bag for it and stuff.
Okay,
It
so
was
you
so
love this, but there was a fellow who ran an IC testing company back in Farmers Branch, just outside of Dallas.
Yeah.
And this fellow, I guess, had this big warehouse. It was just kind of his dumping grounds for all the old technology that he used in the shop. And so he had all kinds of stuff like old computers, a lot of old books, semiconductor books and like microwave books, and just for all the things that he was doing, I guess. He had old computers, old hard drives, he had old like laser spectroscopy things, he had just
everything.
heat
Like
testing
this, but
things.
personal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the place was such a mess because he was using it as personal dumping ground. Stuff was piled to the
yeah.
ceiling, and you had to be really careful where you were walking.
One of those people that just doesn't have enough time to actually do anything with it, but they keep getting it.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
it's like he's running this company. I guess it's real big back in the 80s and 90s, but then as less people care about making hardware that's custom like that, it's just kind of all shrunk. And so it's like eventually just end after a while.
Yeah.
And so those of us with the Dallas makerspace, we were walking around through this place for probably 6 to 9 months just taking pieces apart.
That's
so I
so
got
cool.
an old IBM 5151 monitor, and I got like a 5162, kind of the very last of the PC line that they made.
Yeah.
It's supposedly kind of uncommon because it's the 286.
Isn't it the XT or the S?
It's the XT286.
Oh, okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I have an XT, but it's I think it might. I'm not really sure because it doesn't say XT on it. It just
Yeah.
says IBM PC. So I think it might be an upgraded original IBM PC that was like upgraded or something like kind of
Some
like thrown
people
together.
still stuck hard drives in the original ones anyway. Trick is you had to upgrade the power supply because the original power supplies in this like 65 watts can barely run anything.
That might be one reason why the power supply gives me issues.
I see.
Yeah.
I got one from my grandfather's workplace where they definitely upgraded the power supplies like 125 or 150 watts or something. So
nice.
it's also really quiet. Like, is this thing turning on? Oh, well, finally the screen comes up. It's like, yeah, okay, we're all good.
Nice. I can't remember what I was gonna say now. I'm mostly looking for like industrial things, like old doohickeys and
gosh.
whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see the tablets over there?
The which ones?
The digitizers?
Maybe.
Come over here. These.
Oh, wow.
Did
No,
you
I
see-
missed those. That's cool.
Well, I already got the best pieces, so
Of
you
course.
can get whatever's left. You can get the crumbs.
That's good. Well, it's kind of like here. Except
Yeah.
That's SCSI.
Well, that's a good point. That's a
That's
good
right.
point.
Touche.
Oh, do you know how hard it is to find an 8-bit ISA SCSI drive, SCSI card?
I haven't even looked.
They sell for like 170 bucks on eBay.
Man.
Yeah, I got one of those because all of them are 16-bit.
Yes.
Some of them are kind of backwards compatible, but it's not really like in the specs, just kind of like they happen to be sometimes, so you can never really tell for sure.
Oh my gosh.
And because I was trying to get a SCSI drive, because I have a 1991 1 gigabyte drive that was made for like the military by Fujitsu. And
It's like really big and beefy.
oh, huge. And I was going to have that on my original IBM PC or XT. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, yeah. And so I got a 16-bit one. I haven't put it in yet. I might be able to get it to work, but I don't know. Oh, so
You know, some of the cards do actually. You can just kind of leave the last little 16-bit part hanging off, and maybe it'll work.
Well, I just want to say, are you interested in old IBM PCs and whatnot?
Yes.
Because Valley Electronics or whatever it was, they have just a stack of IBM PCs and Apple IIcs and original Apple IIs and Macintoshes, like a pallet of Macintoshes.
Wow.
And so you might be like, the owner wasn't that nice, so I didn't film too much, so I'm not gonna have a whole video there, but you could probably go there and like, I think you could probably get one for $40 if you wanted.
That'd be a good price.
Which isn't that bad.
No.
The problem for me is I have to ship it.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's just gonna be a pain in the butt.
Too.
Yeah.
The shipping. And you know, there's a few of them over in Dallas, I guess.
Oh, do you live in Dallas?
I do.
Well, that's so we're in the same boat having to ship junk.
Yes. I've got a buddy who comes out to this particular store a whole lot because he works at Cisco. And so he's always looking for the test equipment and picks over all that stuff a lot.
Oh, nice.
We got a store that's kind of like this. It's called Tanner Electronics.
Oh, okay.
It's nowhere near this size, but it's still very
yeah.
impressive in and of its own right. But I come out here and I see the whole aisle of nothing but just like connectors and 62-pin headers. And I was like,
So did you actually get to go to Weird Stuff Warehouse before it closed?
I got to Weird Stuff
That's
Warehouse.
good.
Yes.
That's
last
good.
year. Yeah, I bought a few things from them. Okay, so I guess the weirdest things in my collection at the moment, I've got the Atari Stacy 4.
The what?
The Atari Stacy 4.
Stacy?
Yes. It's an Atari ST, but it's portable.
Oh.
And so it's not quite a laptop per se because it doesn't have a
Is it
battery.
STC?
Hmm?
STC or STACI?
Oh, STACY.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's new.
New to you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should check that out. They're so you know, you've played with the Atari ST at all?
No, I haven't. I've been wanting to, but some of those things where I like the Apple III. I don't find them until yet. It was kind of like for the longest time I never found a Pentium 2 until like 2009.
Wow.
I always found Pentium 3, Pentium 1, but Pentium 2s were only made for like 2 years, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah.
Yeah, I skipped that whole generation myself back in the day. Now I guess, you know, if you want to work out a trade, I'd be happy to send you my ST in return for some other parts maybe.
Nah, it's okay because it's one of those things where I don't have enough room for it, and also I don't have enough room for all the stuff I've gotten now. I got a 16mm projector that I just shipped, that I'm just shipping out. I got that oscilloscope. I got a bunch of Model M keyboards and whatnot.
Dang, cool.
Are you interested in a Model M? Because I don't know if I want to ship it. I got it for like $4, and I don't want to.
Yeah, for that price, sure.
Yeah.
I'll probably give you a little spread on that too.
Do you have a car?
No, I'd have to take a lift actually.
Ah, darn. Because if you had a car, it might be able to pay me by driving me back home to get it.
Ah, okay.
Damn it. Oh well.
Never mind. Maybe.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, weird. What's that? Oh, that's like laboratory stuff.
So then the other weird thing I've got, so back in September I actually imported from Moscow a real live Soviet PDP-11 clone.
A real live one in its cage with the food.
Yeah, it actually came with its
still
original
alive.
box.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, and so it's all scrawled out in Russia, you know, Stalina CCCP, or SSSP, I guess.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Because there are C's and S, I guess.
Have you looked on the other aisle yet?
I've been around the other aisles.
I'm gonna look through it. We can keep talking if you want.
Sure thing. Yeah.
Oh, for my Lisa and my original Macintosh, I need a mouse. Have you seen one of those anywhere? It's like the 9-pin DIN connector mouse.
I haven't seen them here, but it's possible I might have an extra one back at the house.
Nah, that's not. You don't have to do that. I would just like. It's one of those things where when I'm in the moment, there's always something more interesting, and so I kind of brush over a mouse.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I have a hard time remembering to collect.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know, for a long time I had the Atari ST, for instance, with no mouse, and all of a sudden I came across 2 of them.
Yeah.
Especially when I got the Stacy, and so now I could sell my Atari ST with a mouse if anybody's interested. And I've got an original monitor for it too, the ST1224.
What the hell?
Color one.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what those are either.
Well, cool.
Yeah, so then kind of like I was on a mission a little bit because the store in Dallas wants me to perhaps find a couple of things if I can get it for a cheap enough price, just basics like.
You got it?
Getting there. Man, okay, That is
Turn that one. Oh, you got it. Never mind. So what were you saying? Oh, I never seen that sign before.
Yep, chemical spill.
I like that. Maybe I should have that.
Yeah, I should put that in the kitchen. Actually, that'd be.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. So it kind of goes on the same thing. Like, you know, when people talk like, oh, that has chemicals in it, it's like everything's chemicals.
Everything's chemical.
Ketchup is chemicals. You're chemicals.
Yeah, I'm chemicals.
Yeah.
For sure. I have a lot of carbon, a lot of hydrogen and oxygen.
AC to DC power module. That's kind of neat. I bet that thing gets pretty hot though, because there's no like cooling. It's like a solid brick.
Right. Yeah. Does it have a fan on it?
Yeah.
My little switching one has a fan on it, big time. Okay.
So are you much into electric bicycles?
Not really. You know, being from Dallas, we kind of do this gas guzzle.
Oh, of course.
Everybody drives big freaking monster trucks and
4-barrel pickup truck with V8 engine,
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, of course. I'm from.
You know, I'm a pinball guy, and so I've got to have a
That's one
fairly
thing.
large vehicle to schlep these things around.
That's one thing. So at Apple, there's some guy that has an office full of pinball machines.
Really?
And my friend was going to take me there. We never got around to do it. I still to this day have never played a pinball machine.
Wow. Well, then if you're around town this weekend, you should go to Lodi for the pinball festival.
I got weekend all packed up, so I'm going to be doing a live stream at Maker Faire.
Oh yeah?
And people are going to track me down and get certificates so they found me.
What's your channel?
Renoa Super Genius.
Renoa Super Genius?
I do a lot of stuff like e-bikes and fixing old tools and building weird things. I only have like 60,000 subscribers though, so it's still kind of niche, thankfully. I still have some privacy.
Right. Yeah, it's still pretty good number though.
Yeah. Ooh, data pulse generator. It's kind of neat.
How do you spell that first part?
Renoa, R-I-N-O-A.
Okay.
Like from Final Fantasy VIII.
Renoa Super Genius.
Oh. Oh man, these things are expensive. So that's the one that I got for 40 bucks, and it doesn't have, oh, it has the digital multimeter. $250. Holy shit, 40 bucks was a good deal.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was looking at some of the diodes over there, and I was paying quite a bit less at HSC just yesterday.
This reminds me, so one time, once again, this plays into the whole thing, like at Apple, I was kind of the person that got the cheap junk.
Yep.
And, well, cheap junk, but worth a lot.
Yeah,
so,
nowadays.
yeah, so this one person, he used to run like a lab or something like that at HP. And he had an HP, I think 19,500. It's a logic analyzer,
Sure,
big, humongous thing.
Fancy ones.
It's like a lot. It's like this, but like that big and that long. And it came with all the cables and whatnot, and 4 extra slots, four extra cards. So it had the data analyzers in it, but then also an oscilloscope, function generator, and all that other stuff.
Like a total Swiss Army package.
$5.
$5.
$5.
You know how much that thing would have sold for back in its day?
It was $21,000.
I was gonna say probably 20,000 bucks.
And the thing is, it has an 800 megabyte hard drive in it, and it's like, fuck, I gotta salvage that because no one has a copy of that, as far as I can tell.
Big time.
Yeah, so like,
yeah, save those.
I got it. I can't let it die because of that hard drive, and so I mean, it's not gonna be any problems yet, but
Yeah, as a matter of fact, from the Friends Warehouse in Wonder Place, I was
want a
talking
big
about
knife switch?
fridge. I got an old Tektronix 1640 logic analyzer.
Oh, nice.
Which, even that thing back in 1986, fully loaded, was selling for $16,400.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. a lot of that equipment lasts just forever.
It does. And you know what was really crazy about it too? Mine actually has a touchscreen panel on it. It's 30 years old.
Mine does too. You can write to floppy disks, or you can actually connect through a network to an IBM PC.
Yeah, mine doesn't seem quite that lush though.
Percent moisture. Moisture.
Yes, the moisture sensor. You know, now they're making these in MEMS.
MEMS?
Yeah, the little tiny semiconductors.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like 3 millimeters squared.
I do not know what that is.
Well, look it up, I guess, when you get home.
Oh, so these remind me of, I've been helping restore an old hotel from 1902.
Wow.
And the electrical is just, oh, it's so god-awful there. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Oh.
Actually, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
This thing. Reminds me of what used to be outside the doors of the cold rooms at Northwestern University when I was studying there.
Interesting. Are these big RF cables?
I would imagine.
Yeah, they look like something like that. Probably one of those things that could like really burn you.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird how RF will like actually sear your skin?
Yes.
You don't think about that.
Yeah, and it does strange things to your nerves too.
Oh, like then of course this brings up, do not Google like hydraulic injection injuries.
Oh no.
Yeah, I made that mistake once, and that was like, ugh.
The curiosity of morbid things. One of the things that's a little bit more, that's interesting.
These are beat to shit. Look at that.
Kidding.
You know, these are probably used on assembly lines.
Right.
Like they're just used constantly.
Automobiles or something.
Well, no, even for things like making cabinets or whatever, probably.
Yep.
Just anything that needs a drill. And you know, these are probably used like 3 shifts a day.
Right.
Ooh. This reminds me of a charger.
Extremely heavy.
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna pick that up with one hand. One time I scored a battery charger from 1918.
Dang.
And it's like everything's exposed. It's a big loop transformer with like the wire still around it, and uses the Tungar bulb instead of a mercury arc rectifier, and so like it glows like purple and stuff like that. It's so cool.
Is that safe to run?
Might be. Might not be.
Right.
Might get cancer. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Almost 50 years old now.
It seems like, you know, there was an era of standardization that was ushered into disc drives, but beforehand it was kind of like a Wild West in terms of disc formats.
Yeah.
What it could possibly be.
Well, also because I think the Alto was more of a prototype.
Yes.
Anyway. Have you seen this thing? It's kind of weird.
That's really weird.
It's fucking expensive though.
What do you do with that thing? Is it like a big magnifier?
I have no idea.
Surface mount stuff? I mean, what's all the back doing?
I think what that does is it actually has light that goes in, down, and then light goes out the lens and then back up the lens, and it splits it and goes to the screen. That's just my random guess.
You mean that thing's larger than a television camera?
Yeah, I know. Well, this is like what, 1950s, 1960s. So they didn't have like, because back then it'd be a CCD and it'd be NTSC or whatever.
Sure. Yeah, those cameras from the 50s and 60s are ginormous.
NTSC, not the same. Never the same color.
Never the same color.
Have you heard that before?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a Curious Mark, right?
Yeah, Curious Mark.
Cool. Yeah, I'll see if he's around at Maker Faire at all.
Okay, cool. And if you see me, be sure to say hi.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to go check out, and
good.
I hope you have good luck finding more SCSI stuff and a profile drive for your Apple III.
Yes.
See ya.
Thank you so much. See ya.
That was pretty fun. That was really, really fun. It's amazing the people you meet. I'm just going to do one more time over this just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Whoa. It's a Geneva drive. Look at that. That's so cool. It was $50, so I'll have to pass. You could probably make a Geneva mechanism with a 3D printer, or just machine it. Yeah, probably just even buy one. I'm gonna do one last look at this stuff right here. Yeah, I'm not seeing that anything that I really need that would help for the project, the rocket engine project, but oh well. I'm gonna call it quits there, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.